What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and joining me, as always, is Kamal. Before we start, Kamal, is my voice coming out all right?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try and make this a quick one because Kamal's babysitting and his son's asleep at the moment. So if he wakes up, we're going to have to cut this video short. Yes. Okay, let's get into our match week 24 predictions. This week, a few teams have 2 games.
Yes, only two teams. I think
it was four teams, isn't it? 4 teams?
Like 2 games. There's only 2 games. There is Everton, Manchester City, which is a big one.
Yeah.
Which is a replay of match day 16. And then there is Burnley, Fulham, which is a replay of match day 17.
Yes.
Yes. So we're just going to do our predictions for match day 14. Some really big top 4 games this week that will have big implications.
Definitely. Including our first one, which is Leicester versus Liverpool.
Yes. This is a 6-pointer, 3rd versus 4th.
Yeah, 100%.
Both teams in okay form. Liverpool lost 3 out of their last 5, which are all home games.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder.
Leicester City have drawn and lost 1 of their last 5, so it's they're both coming in with much needed wins. Unfortunately, like we mentioned in our match day 23 recap, Jurgen Klopp's mother has passed away, unfortunately. So this will be a very big game for Liverpool. I think they'll want to come out firing for Klopp. Yeah. I think not even that. I think they'll just want some form under their belt, right? I'm gonna go. I want to go for a 2-2 draw, but I also want to go for a Liverpool win.
Before we start, I want to show our points tally. After 23 game weeks, you are on. Whoops, wrong one.
Fuck, 4 points. Shit. 4 points.
Did it come up? Oh, it came up. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 points.
Yeah. I'm on 59 points. It's 4 points difference. Jeez. It's 4 points difference. Yeah. I'm in the lead. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you reckon about this game?
Well, I'm going to go to the predictions page. Leicester versus Liverpool. Liverpool is without Fabinho. Obviously, they're out. Their 3 starting centre backs are out. I'm not even sure if Alisson will be in for this game. To be honest, he could be doubtful because he.
Why? What happened with Alisson?
Because he, in the last game against Manchester City, he was playing with an illness.
Oh, was he? That makes up for his bad form?
Apparently he was playing with an illness, so he could still be ill. We don't know, but I doubt it. He should be in for this game. Again, it brings up the question as who's going to play centre back. Is it going to be Henderson, or are we going to start
Davies
our 2 signings, Kabak or Davies? To be honest, I know
start him or else he's going to get punished. You get what I mean?
I know Leicester doesn't have the best record against us, so I'm just going with that.
But still, you aren't in the best of form either. You get what I mean?
They're not in the best of form either. I mean, they've had like a few wins in the last 5. They've lost against some weaker teams as well, which they shouldn't have. I'm going
to see. That's why I was thinking a draw, but I don't know. See, I'm going to go for, and I think Liverpool will try and have a really good win. I'm going to go for a Liverpool. Should I go 2-1 or 3-1? I'm going to go for a Liverpool 3-1 win.
Okay.
I think they'll come out guns firing. They'll play for They'll play for Klopp. It's not like they haven't played for Klopp. It's just the form has been terrible. I think that they'll
bounce back.
They'll bounce back and they'll do this win because of Klopp's mother. They'll show that, the solidarity, because unfortunately he can't fly to Germany.
Yeah.
And So we'll move on to one. Give me your predictions. I'm just gonna get a drink.
Go for it. Like I said, I'm not too sure who will be playing in the middle of the park, especially because we don't know if Henderson's going to be in the setup as playing as a centre back. If Henderson does play in the middle, you know what? I'll just cut this out.
Game over, man. Game over.
Okay, so you went for a 1-3 Liverpool win.
3-1, yes. 3-1 Liverpool win, yes, sir.
I'm going to go for something similar. I'm going to go for 3-1 also. Liverpool. Going to stick with the boys. Come on.
I think so. I think so too, because I think even though you've been a bad run of home form, you've been really good away. Right.
We've had some bad away form too. We lost.
Well, you've won your last two.
We lost to Brighton.
Yeah, but you won. No, you lost to Brighton at home. Right, and so you're home.
Southampton. Our last away defeat was Southampton. So yeah.
Yeah, but you beat West Ham away. So
yeah, we did. Yeah, 3-1, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to the next one, which is Crystal Palace versus Burnley.
Yeah.
This is a lower half result, which is both teams in basically the same amount of form. Palace, 3 losses, 2 wins in their 5. Burnley, 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. So basically, but this is also a 6-pointer in a sense, because Burnley have a game in hand, which they play coming up against Fulham, and Crystal Palace are 6 points away. So they win this, they win their game in hand. Burnley could be rising all the way up.
Yeah.
Right?
At the moment, Burnley seem to just be safe.
Well, they have the game in hand and they have this game. So if they win this game, they win the game in hand. They're sitting well above safe.
Yeah, and their game in hand is against Fulham as well.
Fulham, which is the low,
another 6-pointer.
Yeah. So this is a tough game. I think Zaha is still out. Is Zaha still out for this game?
Check. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I don't have my thing. Injury list. Let's have a look if Zaha's still out. Well, 10 players are out for Crystal Palace, including Wilfred Zaha is still out with no return date so far.
Late February with a hamstring injury.
Jeffrey Schlupp is still out. Saka is still out. And they're going through a bit of an injury crisis themselves. As we saw in their last game week, they were only able to field 6 bench players.
With that being said, I do like the way Burnley have been playing of recent times, even though they've been unlucky with their results.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a Burnley 2-1 win.
Yeah,
I think Burnley will take it.
I'm with you on that one too. Especially with that Zaha, they've looked like a completely different.
Yeah.
No, not at all. You got for 2-1. I'm gonna go for what was what was Crystal Palace's last game? Crystal Palace, they lost 2-0 against Leeds. Oh, that's fair enough. I'm gonna go for 1-0 Burnley. I'm gonna go for a 1-0 Burnley win. Yeah. Boom. Okay, on to our Mad About Football's match day of the week, which is Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur at the Etihad Stadium.
First versus eighth. Manchester City just absolutely running rampant on the league.
Yeah.
They haven't lost in their last. Fuck, I can't even remember
Like
the last time they lost.
14 games, I think.
Yeah,
They're on a 14-game win streak. It's not just
Tottenham on the other hand, 3 losses, 2
struggling.
wins
Yeah,
in their
they're
last 5.
struggling a bit.
I will give you a statistic in how good Manchester City have been.
Go on.
Since losing 2-0 against Spurs in November, Manchester City have remained unbeaten in their last 14 Premier League matches. 1-12, drawn 2. And have won the last 10 in a row. Manchester City have just conceded 3 goals in those 14 games.
3 goals.
Yeah. Prior to the 10 games, they had conceded 11 in their first 8 this season. So it's their defense went from shit to just
to very good. I guess they started playing, gelling together, and they clicked.
I will give you a statistic that is for Mourinho. Since Jose Mourinho took over Tottenham, Tottenham have won both of their Premier League meetings versus Manchester City. So
fair enough.
Maybe Mourinho knows how to work out Pep.
That's what it is. Yeah, this is an old classical.
This is Real Madrid,
versus,
Barcelona.
Yeah, Pep versus Mourinho. You know,
this is the who was it back in the day? This is like Fergie, Arsene Wenger back in like early 2000s when Fergie and Arsene Wenger used to play out. They used to try to outplay each other.
That's true. Yeah.
Even back in when Mourinho, you know Mourinho the way he is with his head, you know, he'll be thinking, yep, this is like, we'll go back to like when he used to always beat me in Barcelona.
Yeah.
This Manchester City team is looking really dominant and really scary. You get what I mean?
You know, for me personally, I'm really hoping that Manchester City drop points, only just to make to make the table a bit more interesting, to make the league a bit more interesting.
Honestly, I don't see them dropping points though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't see them dropping points. I think coming off the way that they just continuous pressure over over Liverpool, and just the way they Liverpool were there for the taking, and they took them for the taking. After a point, I think the pressure for your defense, they crumbled. And I think with Spurs, they're bottle jobs. I always tell you they're bottle jobs. I'm going to go for a City 3-1 win because honestly, I can see City putting 3 past Spurs, if not maybe even more, to be honest. You get what I mean? I do see Spurs putting up a fight, but I think City, because they have so many legs, so much depth, I think they'll just be too strong for them.
Well, to be honest, in Spurs' defense, they became a bit shaky when they lost Harry Kane. Also,
Harry Kane is back now.
Harry Kane's back now, exactly.
Kane's back now.
After Harry Kane's return, I think Tottenham has yet to lose a game. It's only been one or 2 games.
They lost against Everton.
In the last game.
Yeah, they lost against Everton, but that was the FA Cup.
5-4. Yeah. But going into the Premier League, where's Tottenham? Tottenham also sitting 8th. Yeah, they lost 3 games in a row because of a Harry Kane injury. And they came back with a 2-0 win against West Brom. Even though... dude, I'm just hoping for a Man City loss. And City's also got a few injuries themselves too. They've lost Diaz for this game, I think. He's doubtful. Plus, with they have to keep in mind that they're also playing Everton later on in the week as well.
I thought Diaz was back, to be honest. I thought Diaz was back.
No, Diaz is injured, dude.
It says for me he's back, so all good.
Actually, he'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.
I will say that. Ik- Ike Gundogan has won Premier League Man of the Month,
Yeah.
Player of the Month for the month of January.
January, yeah.
Scored
Pep,
six.
Pep got the Manager of the Month.
Yeah, deserved 100%. Gundogan has just behind him and Bruno Fernandes at the moment are one of the best midfielders in the league at the moment. Gundogan, I think, he's not being noticed as much, right? But I think he's been very, very dominant. He's scored 6 in the last 8 in January, so he was running rampant. He's running rampant, especially. He's picked up ever since De Bruyne went out injured.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's when because De Bruyne went injured. He's been given the chance or the opportunity to play more football, and he's really showing his class at the moment. He's been very, very dominant for Manchester City in the middle of the park. In saying that, I can see Manchester City, Man City dominating this game. I really can.
But you just want to say Man City lose. But
I just want to see Man City lose or just drop points in general. That's why I'm going to go 2-2. Fuck it. I'm going to go 2-2.
All right.
I'm going to regret this, but fuck it.
I don't know, bro. You know, all right, we'll move on to the next one, which is Aston Villa versus Brighton.
It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a good game. I'm still on the fuck Brighton brigade.
Yeah.
I think Villa will be too strong. I think they'll play some very nice football, some very clean football.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a Aston Villa 3. Should I say 3-0 or 3-1? 3-0 or 3-1. And I'm just trying to see the injury list for Villa at the moment. Sorry, 1 second. They don't really have anyone important in both teams. What do we reckon?
Brighton's without Lamptey still. They're without Andoni, and Solly March as well is also injured for.
But Solly March is out. Solly March will be out until May.
Yeah,
so he'll be out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Late February for Lamptey.
But Aston Villa's got a full strength squad.
Full squad. Ollie Watkins is back in form as well.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins
scoring form.
I'm going to go for Aston Villa 3-1 win. I think Aston Villa will get this result. I think they'll be too strong, and I think Brighton won't just. I'm
going to go for a 2-1 Aston Villa win. I think you're right. Well, both of these teams are playing some really good attacking football. Brighton was playing better at the start of the season, just have been unlucky with the results. But I see they've dropped off a little bit in their last couple of game weeks. Even though they beat us 1-0 at Anfield, I think it was.
Who?
Brighton.
Yes.
I just because they've lost a few key players, like Lamptey made them a bit more of an attacking threat on that right wing side. I really see Aston Villa can punish Brighton, but Brighton will have to defend deep like they did against us, and they can probably get a goal from it. But I see Aston Villa running away with this game.
Yeah, by the end of it, I think the creativity will be so much better.
Yeah. Aston Villa creates more chances, definitely, and I can see them running away with this as winners. We'll move on to the next one, which is Southampton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at St. Mary's Stadium.
This is a 6-pointer as well because Wolves are 2 points behind Southampton. Southampton are in a very terrible run of form. They've lost their last 5 in a row.
I think they've lost 6 in a row, if I'm being honest.
Lost 5 in a row, as many as they had previously. Never lost. I'm trying to read some stats to see. Jimenez still out, unfortunately. So that's still a big loss for Wolves. Wolves drew against Leicester City last week, which is it's a point for Wolves, which is good. Do you know what? I don't really see a winner in this game, unfortunately. I think both teams are struggling to get results, struggling in form-wise. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
2 draw?
I think. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. So good. Do you have your baby monitor on?
Yeah, but I couldn't see his face, and I didn't know if he was asleep.
Okay, fair enough.
I just wanted to check up on him.
All good. So 2-2 draw. You reckon? I feel the same. I feel the same about this game too. Both teams are struggling for form. Both teams need the points. Wolverhampton more just to maintain their European status, you could say. In saying that, though, both of these teams are more than capable of taking it. Where Southampton has Danny Ings, and or it can come from a set piece, from Ward-Prowse. Who knows? Which is why I'm going to go for a Southampton 2-1 victory. Go on the Saints. Okay, moving on to our next game, which is West Brom versus your boys, Manchester United.
Yes.
What can we expect from this game?
Last week against Everton was just shocking. Like we were up 2-0, but we should have taken the game. We should have taken the game, which really pissed me off because we were dominant and we just let our stupid defense
be stupid.
Stupid defense, yeah. Unfortunately, we have Pogba out due to a muscle injury.
Yeah.
He'll be out till February, so maybe Van der Beek could start. Like in Fred's side, I don't like Fred. I don't like his always thinking sideways passing. I don't like him. I honestly think we should start Van der Beek. Greenwood should start also. You get what I mean? But again, I think we can dominate this team, and what works for us is we're better away than we are home. You know what I mean? We've been killing it away. I reckon we'll beat this West Brom team, but we'll make it hard for ourselves like we normally do. I'm going to go for a 4-1 win.
4-1.
Yeah, I reckon we could put 4 past this Burnley team.
Talking about making it hard for yourselves.
No, but we'll concede first. Knowing we'll concede first.
Oops, that's for you. 3-1 for you. Okay. Sorry,
4-1. 4-1.
Yeah. Sorry. 4-1. Yeah, I feel Manchester United should be too strong for Sam Allardyce's side. Just what sort of a scoreline? Yeah, I feel this is a good game also for Van der Beek to start, but then who knows? Ollie hasn't really put faith in the new signing. I feel Cavani should start in this game too. Cavani should score a couple of goals.
Cavani's got like almost 10 goals for us, which is the best tally for a number 7 we've had in years.
Well, apart from Fernandes, I think he's your highest scorer.
No, Rashford as well.
Rashford is.
Don't forget Rashford, mate. Don't forget Rashford. Rashford's been very good for us.
He has. I think he's just been a bit quiet in the last couple of games.
Maybe this will be a debut for Ahmad Diallo or whatever his name is.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
We signed him in January. He's a very good winger.
I see. Fair enough.
Ahmad Diallo. He's 18 years old. Yeah. Fair
enough. Maybe. Or maybe we might see Daniel James playing that right wing spot. It'd be very tough because Ole likes to... He always likes to rotate as well.
Yeah, but Van de Beek
especially
should start. If
especially
anything,
against games like this where he should be starting his full strength squad and he's dominating and just
he doesn't. I don't
battering West
understand.
Brom, but he never does. He always likes to rotate against the lesser,
I don't know.
the lower table teams.
All right, we'll move on to the next one, which
I haven't even given my prediction yet.
Sorry.
I am gonna go for a Man United win. I'm gonna say 2-0.
2-0?
2-0 Man United. Boom. All right, now we can go to the next one.
We'll move on to the next one, which is a 6-pointer, which is a very big 6-pointer. It's got implications to the top 6,
Yeah.
top half of the table, which is Arsenal versus Leeds United. Leeds do have a game in hand, right? So this could be a 7-pointer. This could be a very, very big game. Arsenal have lost their past 2.
I think he's awake.
Yeah, I think he's awake. It is kicking. I'm upset that we have to let him just cry.
Okay.
And just try to put himself to sleep.
All right, then.
So if he goes too much,
all right,
he's just kicking.
Okay,
that's all
cool.
good. Leeds have been playing some very good football. 3 wins, 2 losses. Where Arsenal 2 losses, 1 draw, 2 wins. David Luiz and Bert Leno were back.
But they've lost Partey and Tierney is still out.
Yes.
I feel Leeds is going to be too physical to handle. How they always start with their gung-ho approach to every game they go.
And then they can't score and then they drop their heads.
Leeds have been performing well in the last few
games.
No,
I thought you were talking Arsenal. Never mind.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Leeds, how they always approach this gung-ho style,
And because I don't think defenses expect it.
For me, Arsenal has to play, pacey players. They have to play their young, pacey forwards because the only way Arsenal can get anything out of this game is by counter-attacking. Because Leeds press so high up the pitch with great intensity, they leave themselves exposed at the back sometimes. So therefore, if Arsenal plays Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe and Pepe, I feel because they're so quick, I feel they can expose Leeds United's backline and might get a point, might even snatch the win, but Leeds is going to come out guns blazing. They're going to,
I reckon,
play their, that physical, pacey football that we've seen so far throughout the season. And I don't think Arsenal will be able to keep up. I'm going to go for a Leeds win here. I'm going to go 3-2 to Leeds.
Yes, I'm going to go. To be honest, I like that scoreline, but I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to go for I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. As much as I like Leeds and I want Arsenal to lose, I think Arsenal are still strong. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
They can hit on the counter. They can punish. They can dominate. But, they're strong. But,
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Because Leeds, what they lack is proper defense. Because it's all attack and then they forget to defend and then they concede stupid goals.
On to the next one is Everton versus Fulham.
Yes, Everton, a really good run of form. Just beat Spurs midweek FA Cup in a very big game, 5-4. Fulham needing a result, needing points. But I think Everton will be too strong for this team, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. This is why I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Everton. Yeah. Even though maybe Calvert-Lewin is doubtful as well, but they still have enough in the tank to beat Fulham.
Yeah, I reckon they have enough depth.
Yeah, definitely. With Hammers back as well, they're looking like a solid team again. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 Everton win.
Yeah, I will go with you there, but in all honesty, I think it's going to be a 3-0 win.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, I'm going to go for a 2. Yeah, no, 3-3. Yeah, I'll go
3-0.
3-0.
Done. Okay, on to the next one. Let's try and be quick. West Ham versus Sheffield United.
Yes, West Ham dropping points last week, which is very unlucky.
Yeah.
Especially with this week, Liverpool might drop points, which means West Ham might be top 5, top 4.
Top 4, yeah.
I'm still on the. I hate Sheffield. Stuff Sheffield. I really hope West Ham wins. Thomas Suchek got his red card reversed.
Yeah.
Which is good. I am going to go for a West Ham 3-0, 3-1 win.
3-1.
I'm doing a lot of 3-1s, but sure. I think West Ham can do it because they're playing some very good football. They score. Sheffield is, as sometimes they are dangerous. I think they've left it too late to do a resurgence.
Yeah, I feel so too. Look, the most they can do at the moment, they can still bounce back and try win a few games, and it's not. I don't know. I don't feel it's too late to try and make the great escape. They might be able to escape relegation this season, depending on how results go, I guess. However, in this game, West Ham has just been in great form. I know they slipped up last week, but this is Sheffield United, and they've been pretty poor this season.
Exactly.
And West Ham's been on the up, and I feel like if we do fumble it, West Ham will look at it and say this is this a top 4 is up for grabs. So I'm gonna go for 2-0. 2-0 West Ham United result.
It's a big result.
Hopefully Thomas Suchek can score a goal because he's on my FPL team as well. All right. On to the next one, which is Chelsea versus Newcastle. Newcastle is without Callum Wilson. So, and his goals have been coming from him, really. I think he's scored something like 65% of their goals so far. And Chelsea are having some sort of a resurgence after Lampard being
Chelsea, sacked. See, what's doing my head is you can't really judge Tuchel because these are games Chelsea should win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They should be beating Spurs. They should be beating Burnley. Really.
Spurs is a good team.
Yeah, well, okay. Spurs, but
they
should be beating Sheffield.
But during Lampard's time, he didn't beat Spurs.
Yeah, I know, but okay, maybe not Spurs, but Sheffield, Burnley, they should be beating those teams.
Yes, they should.
You get what
100%.
I mean? So they drew against Wolves. You get what I mean? Like, it's not really. Wolves are really struggling. They should have beat Wolves probably.
Yeah.
But this is another team that they should beat. You get what I mean? This is another team that they should beat. They should beat them good,
100%.
easy. But we'll see, because I'm not going to really judge Tuchel until he plays like a top 10, top 6 team. Because that's when you have very pacey, very attacking people coming on, which other teams, I think Chelsea will win this game. I think they'll win this very good. I think I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. I was going to say 4, but I'll say 3.
Yeah, I'm
Joseph
with you
Willock
too.
scored on debut, which was good for him, but yeah.
I'm with you too. Without Callum Wilson, Newcastle look very very poor, especially attacking wise, which is why I can't really see them scoring a goal. Well, maybe if Rudiger scores an own goal again, then they might get a goal from that way. But I do think Chelsea is going to keep a clean sheet. It's just a matter of how many goals Chelsea will score. It's either 2 or 3 for me. I'm going to go 3-0 with you as well. 3-0 win for Chelsea.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. That's those are the predictions for match day 24, but we are also going to give our predictions for the 2 catch-up games of the week.
Yeah.
So the first one is Burnley versus Fulham of a replay for match day 17. This was cancelled. This was postponed due to coronavirus concerns. This is a 6-pointer. This is 17th versus relegation 18th. this is a big game for both teams. You know, if they
100%,
want to,
yeah.
if one wants to stay safe, one wants to try and get out of relegation. You know, it's a very worrying one for both teams.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
it's a hard one to predict because
I think Burnley will take it more likely because I like Burnley more. But at the same time, I can't really tell. So I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. I'll go a 2-2 draw. I don't think they could score two, both of them, but we'll see.
We've predicted like 3-2 draws so far.
Yeah, but because there might be, bro. You never know.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. So 2-2. You're right. You know, I can't really pick a winner between these two teams. However, I like Fulham better. I want Fulham to win this game. So just because I'm not really biased to any of these teams, to be honest. But I do like Scott Parker, young manager coming into the Premier League, and I like Sean Dyche too. He's proven to he's proven that he wants to make.
Dyche,
yeah. He's proven that the Premier League is his standard, you know. But I can't really pick a winner, to be honest, or pick.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Or pick a scoreline. I'm gonna go Fulham win. You know, I'm gonna have 2-1 Fulham win. Oops.
Big result.
It's not gonna work. Is it gonna work? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Nope, not working. Okay, great. What about you? Yes. Okay. Can I do that? Yeah, 2-1 to Fulham. Okay, that leaves our last but not least game for this match week. It's Everton versus Manchester City.
This will be a very big game.
Another big game for both teams.
Very big game.
Yeah.
This will be a very big game because this have implications for top four. Because if they win on the weekend, if they beat who's Everton playing? I'm pretty sure they're playing Fulham. So if they beat Fulham and then they beat City, they're sitting top three, top four.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
City looking to keep being dominant. So this is a very hard one. This is one where you lean towards City, but you can also lean towards Everton.
It all depends.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It all depends. I'm gonna go again. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go for a City 3-2 win.
Wow.
I think this will be a very high. Yeah, because Everton have a thing about scoring a lot, and they can punish. They can punish, to be honest. And I think no matter what, City is always a strong, very strong team.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. This is Ancelotti versus Pep Guardiola, battle of the two great managers. Again, this is a tough one to pick because I do want to see Man City again. I repeat, I do want to see Man City drop points. I would love to see them drop the points. However, I don't see it happening against Everton. Everton are bottle jobs. You know, they're not up there yet.
Yeah,
I don't think they're worthy of top four just yet.
Everton,
but we don't know. But I'm gonna go for a 2-1 City win.
Ooh,
that should be there. That's yours. Yeah, I'm going for a 2-1 City win. Okay. So that concludes our predictions for game week 24.
Woo! Big weeks coming up.
If any of you have your own predictions, I would love to hear from you in the comment section. And as always, please like, share, subscribe to our videos. It will really help us a lot. It will be massively appreciated.
Yes,
and,
100%.
That's all we have for you right now. But stay tuned again for after the games. We'll do our little recap of this game week. And we'll give you all the drama and whatnot and what happens in this game week, as always. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we'll see you guys later.
Goodbye. Bye.